The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.
G'day everybody and welcome to the Trader Cobb Crypto Show. My name is Craig Cobb, your host, and I hope you've had a good weekend. Just going through and having a bit of a look at some of the news items that are out there right now in the space. The first thing I've noticed is that there's a little bit of news out here saying that NEM's venture capital arm has invested $500,000 into cryptocurrency savings platform. Now I find this quite interesting because NEM was asking for $7 million not long ago after its ridiculously large fall from grace. So, I wonder what the plan for the VC arm of NEM is, short, medium, and long term, and if it's really aligned with NEM, or if it's just using some of the NEM money to set up a VC. Interesting, nevertheless. Look, there's not too much more other than that of any significance, realistically. I mean, Tim Draper's out there saying more stuff. It's not saying a great deal other than, what he's been sort of trumpeting for quite a while about cryptocurrencies beating cash in the long run. So that's, much of the same as what we've already heard from him. Of course, there is news out there across the board about a couple of Australian exchanges that have been linked to a fellow who seems to have been allegedly having dealt in some naughty substances and whatnot. Now, I don't know anything about this other than the fact that what's been written out, so I'm not going to name any names or get involved. It just seems to be that it's out there in the wider crypto community, not just limited to Australia. Other than that, North Korea hacking crypto exchanges. They're saying that North Korea has stolen over $500 million worth of crypto from South Korea, I believe it was, and that's basically the news. Now, it was a relatively quiet weekend, which is quite common. We do see this occurring frequently when it comes to the weekends, and I'm just having a look now. What has happened there? Why is that doing that? I'm just sort of looking at Bitcoin right now, and we're sitting at 4,000 right now, okay? It's holding around that 4,000. It seems to be comfortable at 4,000, and we'll see if we can continue to hold and then hopefully move above 4,000 in the coming days. I'd love to see the candle of Saturday, Saturday, with a high of 4,046. To see that break to the upside would be great. This is the Bitfinex chart that I'm talking about here, guys. I'm just going to have a look at BTC USD, the Coinbase chart as well, and we're sitting a bit below 4,000 here. As a matter of fact, we haven't actually broken 4,000 on the on the Coinbase chart. Now, I'm not sure which one's got more volume these days, Coinbase or Bitfinex. But I can definitely see here that we haven't broken up through that on the Bitcoin, but we have done, on Coinbase, but we have done on Bitfinex. It's looking like to me we might see some more upside. It's just grinding. It's really sort of holding around that $4,000 mark at the moment on Bitfinex. And the reason I'm saying Bitfinex is because that's typically where I'll trade it. I'll also trade it on BitMEX. Ethereum against the US dollar, very sideways, down 0.6%. Bitcoin currently down 0.3%. EOS is down 0.78 and needs to clear to some new highs in this more recent push to the upside. If it doesn't do that, we're going to be having some trouble. Stellar Lumens is definitely the key performer at the moment, and it's continued to break onto some new higher highs, which is great. We've got the higher low and higher high now, sitting around that 10-cent mark and looking on track to continue. And the reason I say that is because the trends look really, really nice. The daily, the 4-hour and beyond look very good. It's up 12%. Ripple very sideways, as it has been for quite some time now. A very sideways market on Ripple, sitting around that 32-cent mark and just ranging as it has done for quite a number of weeks now. Litecoin holding up 1.3% down. Ripple also flat, by the way. Litecoin down 1.31%. I want to see it pull back on the daily for my trades to start to set up. Bitcoin Cash is very sideways as well, down 1.34%. We've got Binance against the US dollar Tether sitting down 1.13%. A really wonderful daily uptrend, and one that I'm going to continue to watch. I hope for a pullback into around that $12.61 mark. Tron has had a very small bullish day, up 0.64%, and Cardano, a little bit of momentum there, down 2.26%, but yesterday was a really good day. So the Saturday candle was a great day, up nearly 10%. So across the top 10, Bitcoin sits above 4,000. How long will it stay here for? Well, hopefully not too long. I'd prefer to see it push on to new highs, and let's get above 4,000 on CoinSpot. Let's get the media talking. Let's start heading back towards 5, and let's get ourselves above the key level of 43.85. We get above that level there, we then have a higher low and higher high, and things really start to turn and look a bit better. Guys, have a fantastic week. If you haven't already, you must get across to tradercobb.com/free tools. Why? Well, you've got to learn more about what I do. We put 4 trades out last week. I'm going to do a video on that, so you need to go and subscribe to the newsletter. I'm going to show you the pick of the trades that went out to our members last week, and you are going to be very, very keen to see that. So go across and subscribe at tradercobb.com. Bye.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.